Hello, this is Fuzzy Wingman. Today I'm going to be using mostly my webcam, not the GoPro's audio, because, I have my usual mic, but you notice I'm not hearing anything right now. It's because the computer it's plugged into decided I need to do updates, and let's see here, it's like a 9-year-old computer. It's 8.5 years, it's almost 9 years. And well, it's slow as heck. I think it's been going for like an hour on these updates. So, as you can see, I decided to just start recording and just go with the camera's audio for now, which is decent audio, but a lot of times when I roll my setup, you'll hear the sounds of the pole that's holding the camera up vibrating, which is hence why I usually prefer the other audio. It's cleaner, it's crisper, it's better. Maybe in the middle of the video I will switch, but until then I'm using this audio until I can get that computer to stop frickin' sitting there. So because it was just going, I already set up the objectives and deployed because darn it, it's taking a while. But as you can see, I'm using some Tau that I finally painted some more Tau, so they're getting their chance at being a better kill team. Because no marker lights, because marker lights suck. Only in kill team they suck. And then I'm playing them against Team Tempestus, because Tempestus is kind of a benchmark army I'm going to use for a little while as I start bringing in a whole bunch of new armies, get used to them for a little while, so that way I can start mixing, matching, maybe do Tau against heretics, Taus against Necrons, Taus against Harlequins, you name it. Gotta expand. So I'm doing a narrative mission that is Astra Militarum specific, March for Destruction. So I got some objectives. They're actually sitting on red barrels because the rules state that they can target objectives. They didn't say anything about, what kind of size objectives. So I did barrels because they're still kind of small, but not like, hey, this is the whole thing's an objective. Try to defend that from being shot by meltaguns. I didn't want to be that mean. So barrels, so that way we can also get line of sight blocking by just literally piling on bodies. And yeah, the deployment zone was whoever was fighting the Astra Militarum there, and Astra Militarum is like 15 inches away from the center. So they're pretty much just these corners. Astra Militarum put no one into reserves. They deployed everything. So, round one. Initiative. Well, that was a really crappy roll for both of them, but somehow Astra Militarum got initiative. I'm going to mark Astra Militarum over here just because I have the green dice on this side, and I have purple dice for Tau on that side. Yep, I got colored dice to match the army. And they're both at 2 command points. Let's go. What do they want to do? Well, they're just going to move this Melta right there without, to get them nice out in the open. Might as well have someone come in for support. Okay, so he moved 4, so he can move another 2, get there. From center, he's still not within double tap range. All right, they are Tempestus purely, so they will have 2 6s gave them an extra shot at half range. Let's see here. Plasma will keep himself mostly blocked. But can Plasma see that barrel? And I can draw a line from body part to barrel, so it's more the arm. But it goes up to at least the elbow of the arm, so I would give it, because most of the arm, it's not like It's not like a sword. Alright. He is a heavy specialist, so he can move his full 6. And only get about there, but he's got shots at a lot of things over there. I got someone over there. So they don't have a good view of that barrel. Tau. This guy's actually just gonna go up here. Just get right in front of that barrel and be like, yo, you need to take obscured tests. You will take the obscured penalty for shooting at this barrel. And this guy will get closer because there is a command point that they can spend. That's all like, oh, you're, if you fail a saving throw, because the objectives have saving throws, you fail it, I can put mortal wounds on models next to it to kind of keep it alive. The rest are gonna ready up. I'm just kind of a mess to mark. Send like this guy. Oh, there we go. All this balancing. And that laptop is still going. So, ready models shoot first. Well, Tao's got some fun railguns and stuffs. Alright, he's a comm specialist. He adds 1 to models that are obscured for wound rolls, which doesn't matter, actually, due to the fact that their targets... Yeah, with a rail rifle, their targets are always wounding on 2s anyway, so... And it doesn't add 1 to his injury rolls, so really there's no need for me to indicate which one's the demolition on rail rifles. Well, let's just shoot the rail rifles now. They're the fun ones. So, oh, they have a 15-inch range for double tap. I'm pretty sure everyone's in it due to the fact that they had to basically deploy 15 inches away from them and then they moved in. Oh yeah. His head can see right over this barrel, right to this guy's head, no problem. And you can see this guy's head too. Alright, they are playing as the, whatever set. I can't remember. It's the one where they add 1 to their leadership and reroll 1s in the shooting phase. Right? I need to double check. Yep, it just says reroll hit rolls of 1 for shooting attacks. So, shooting attacks are even Overwatch, so cool. So yeah, they get to reroll 1, so there's 0 reason for snipers, and that's why this guy will shoot at the Melta. He's obviously the high value target. Because he's a high value target, the comms will add 1 to this guy's shot rolls. So that way he will have 2 shots, 4s to hit. Both hit. The comms actually helped. 2s to wound, because strength 6. Both wound. AP -4, so it goes right on through. How much damage? 2 damage. So injury roll. That's a 6. He is very dead. This rail rifle, shooting it to this guy. The guy's out in the open. 4s to hit. 1 hit, 2 to wound, fails to wound. Do they want to reroll it? Sure, they'll spend a command point to reroll it. Might as well make sure. Okay, they can't make sure the guy will take a wound. Boop. His rail rifle shooting at the heavy specialist. He's obscured, so it's going to be 5s to hit. Still got 1 hit, 2 to wound. That wounds, AP -4, it goes right on through. What's the damage? 2 damage, injury roll. Obscured makes that a 4, so, you know, that's still dead. I think Tau is in a good position, and space, the Astra Militarum is not in a good space. Well, now we just have pulse rifles. So, and pretty much everyone's got some kind of 2-shot. So we'll do this guy shooting into the plasma sniper because, you know, that's actually danger to him and danger to the objective. So 2 shots, 5s to hit, 1 hit, strength 5, so 3s to wound. It wounds, AP -0. So this time Astra Militarum actually gets a save, which they make. Oh yeah, this guy can even see over the top. He's a leader, but he still has a ballistic skill of 4 up. Well, let's continue this guy shooting into plasma, because plasma does need to get shot, basically. 5s to hit, because obscured. Reroll 1s. No hits. Now that I think about it, I don't know if there's any ones that need to reroll, but that I think doesn't really matter because most targets were killed. He will shoot at the, Alright, technically orders would have happened. Well, orders would have been to the meltagun, so Melta lost its orders. So anyway, this guy's firing and misses. He's obscured. What do these two want to do? They actually want to start putting wounds on other models. Just in case they can get someone wounded and then cause more injury. Like morale checks. So he's shooting at this one because he's out in the open. 4s to hit. 1 hit, 3 to wound. Gets that wound. She gets her 4-up armor. She failed it. They'll spend 1 command point. They have 1 left. They get a pass. That keeps that model there and being annoying. So they know after this one shoots, Astra Militarum gets to shoot something. This one's actually going to shoot at that guy to try to deny him shooting it to them. So it looks like this one's actually out in the open for him. So 2 shots, 4s to hit, reroll 1s. So 2 hits, 3s to wound. Oh, failed to wound. Yeah, that computer's just keep going. Alright. Might be a no mic day. Alright, Astra Militarum can shoot. Yeah. This one's shooting straight on to this one, so that one, well, the barrel's obscured by both models. And this one just really wants to make sure to put someone down. Let's see here. Their toughness 3, so it's 4s to wound. He's putting 2 shots into this model. He's got to try to make some space here. So 2 shots, 3s to hit. 6s generate more shots, but nope. So 2 hits, 4s to wound, That's 2 wounds, AP minus 2. So they usually have a 4-up save, so 2 6-up saves. Failed them both. 1 die injury roll. Well, it was enough. Killed a Tau. Got that Xenos kill. Alright. This one's gonna shoot into the model that hasn't fired. 2 shots, 4s to hit. Both hit. 3s to wound. Snake eyes. This Tempestus will just fire into that one. 2 shots, 3s to hit, 1 hit, 4 to wound, failed wound. They'll spend a command point. The last command point. They want at least some kind of... Nothing. There's 1 Tau left who hasn't fired. That model's out in the open for him, so he's actually going to fire at that one. 2 shots, 4s to hit. Oh, you're not good enough. You're not like these Tempestus who are shooting at you. From base to... Okay, yeah. Base to base, definitely with him. So 2 shots, 3s to hit. 2 hits, 4s to wound, 1 wound, 1 6-up save for that Tau. Failed. Not going to try to spend a command point to reroll that. They rolled a 1. They have no command points left, so injury on that model. Yeah. Double tap range on the rail rifle, so clearly shooting. You know, barrels protect foot, so 4s to hit. Oh, would have been great if they were out in the open. Comms is going to add 1 to the sniper, and the sniper's going to shoot at the barrel and overcharge. So 2 shots, 3s to hit, reroll 1s. That 6 generates another shot. Alright. 2 hits. Strength 8. Objectives have a toughness of 7. So 3s to wound. Only 1 wound. It's AP minus 3. Objectives have a 3-up save. So minus 3. 6-up save now. Failed it. It takes 2 wounds. It has 3 left. Yeah, now you can see why this might be pretty tough for Team Tempestus at the moment. Since there's no more Tau to fire. Wait, didn't this one? Yeah, this one shot and caused wounds. So that one shot. The only ones that didn't shoot were comms and the sergeant. But, you know, they don't have any targets, so. Time to remove all these markers. Basically, Tempestus probably needed to spend their 2 command points on decisive shot and shoot there. But then, honestly, if I was a Tau player, I would just I'm doing decisive shot back, and then it would have been a roll off. Because he could have just been poof and popped the Melta all over again. Alright, command points. Tau are now at 3. They're at 2. Oh, morale checks. Well, Tempestus has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, they have 9. There's someone else over here. Nope. So I have 9. So they need 5 people out or injured. They are not at that. They have no one injured, so they don't roll morale. Tao had, I think, 11 models, so they need a lot more injured. But he is injured. He would have to roll morale, but his morale is already 6. So it's having someone next to him, he's going to automatically pass. So we're going to be passing, and we'll be moving on to round 2. So round 2. Who has initiative? Astro Militarum again. I mean, it's not like it really helped them. So this one's running up just because he keeps shooting at that. You know what? Plasma will ready up. This guy will move forward and get behind a barrel like this, since then he could shoot at that barrel and help. Comms is going to stay over there. These two are going to ready up. And just kind of to cause mayhem, she's going to declare charge on both models. So she's going to have to like... Oh, this... I can't shift like that. To be able to get both, she'll need a 6. But they can't fire Overwatch because they can't see her. So it's a question of, do they fall back? If they fall back, they won't be able to shoot, and they leave the barrel no longer obscured. This one's going to remain, this one's going to fall back. Fall back 3 inches. Yeah. That one's going to fall back just to prevent 2 models from getting caught in that, but he's going to remain to hold. The objective is important. So, charge distance. Oh, boys! Yeah, that's enough to go, like, here. I probably could have gone 5 there, 5 there, 2 there. So, yes, even if I have to go around them, she'll make it there with that charge roll. So, charge successful. She still has to be an inch away from the barrel since she didn't declare charge on the barrel. Now that I think about it. But that's okay. Didn't want to charge the barrel. Didn't want the barrel to be locked in combat. Alright. That's that. Tau. All these rail rifles are going to start readying up because they know they have to get some shots going or else they're screwed. Do they want to put more bodies on objectives? No, they just need... Even if 2 die and 2 jet barrels go down, it's still a tie, so... This one, if they keep it going, it's pretty good. Alright. Tempestus can shoot first. I know I really would love to shoot a like knock out these ion rifles, but objectives are pretty important, and this plasma is plasma has to fire at this objective. Comms is adding to the shot roll. 2 shots, 3s to hit, overcharging. Reroll 1s. 6s generate another shot. Reroll 1s. That's 3 hits. 3s to wound. That is 3 wounds. 3 6-up saves for that objective. It failed them. The command point for saved throws is 3 inches away, so no one's there. So it just takes 6 wounds, which is way more than it had. Poof. One objective destroyed. So, what is team... Well, Tau is definitely going to have this one ion rifle firing to that model because it can fire at an objective easily. So, right. This one's out in the open, so 2 shots, 4s to hit. Does comms want to add? Comms will add. Going for that, let's kill it. 3s to hit. Reroll 1s, but don't need to reroll 1s. 2s to wound. Both wound. They go right on through, so damage 1. And they'll spend a command point to reroll that to get 1 damage. So injury roll. And they'll spend a command point to reroll that. There we go. Dead. My computer's not as loud as it's still... Oh, it's still doing updates. So continuing to have to use camera mic. This model will shoot into the objective. Oh yeah, orders. The orders will actually be to... It would have been to this one. The take aim, which is reroll 1. So 2 shots, 4s to hit, reroll 1s. Yeah, 4s to hit because obscured. Well, good thing I got the reroll 1s. So 1 hit. It's 6 to wound because strength 3 versus toughness 7. Which obviously it doesn't do. Yeah, pretty much the only model that's going to do damage is plasma. I don't even think... Does Astro Meltagun even have crack grenades? Ah, crap, they do? Alright, then I'm taking back this guy's shop because I was thinking guardsmen, which don't have crack grenades, and usually you have to like either buy or something. So I have no idea this guy had a crack grenade. So I am throwing that. Because that is absolutely what he has to do. It's the only thing he can do. So, retcon. It's still 4 to hit, reroll 1s. This time they would have spent a command point to reroll because important. Gets the hit. Strength 6, so it's still 5 to wound. They need it, so they'll spend their final command point to reroll that. Ooh, they got it. It is AP -1, so the objective has a 4-up save. Failed it. They have command points, they'll spend their final command point. Oh, it's going through. D3 damage. Oh, it got the 3 damage. So this objective has actually 2 wounds left on it. Right. Basically, I was kind of surprised that this level was designed this way because it's like, if you had regular guardsmen, there's no way they can hurt these objectives. Since they don't come with standard crack grenades. Well, granted, you just fill your roster with meltaguns, but this is not a roster designed for the game. This is just a roster designed for just kind of doing things. All right, back to Tau killing things. Well, this Tau is just going to shoot that model. He's out in the open. And he has a shot on this guy. So 2 shots, 4s to hit, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. All right, 1 hit, 2 to wound anyway. It wounds, AP -4, so it goes through. D3 damage. 2 damage. Injury roll is, well, just a flesh wound, and everyone spent their command points, so there's not much else you can do. So, even though he's injured, he's going to take his 2 shots. Injured and obscured, so it's 5s to hit. So nothing. This rail rifle is going to shoot into... Yeah, because the plasma has some time before it can get in a better target. So he's just going to shoot the guy who obviously can hurt the objective. So 2 shots. 5's to hit because obscured. 1 hit. That's all I needed. 2 to wound. And that wounds. What's the damage? It's 1 damage. So 1 injury roll. Huh. Flesh wound. 'Tis but a scratch. Master Militarm has no more readied models, so everyone else just keeps shooting. He's going to shoot into plasma because, you know, might as well. 5's to hit. Nothing. Oh, wait. Yep, it's a 3 and a 2, not a 1. So can't re-roll that. This guy will shoot a plasma. Nothing. This guy will shoot a plasma. Reroll 1s. Doesn't help when you roll a 2 afterwards. And this guy just doesn't like this model, so he's firing. It's really nothing really in the way, so 4's to hit, 1 hit, 3 to wound. Failed to wound. This guy, he has the barrel, so 5's to hit, 1 hit, 3 to wound. Hey, gets the wound. 4-up armor. Made the 4-up armor. The rest of Team Tempestus can shoot, which is only 1 person. Well, he's going for the rail rifle. 2 shots, 4's to hit. Ooh, oh, right. That generates more shots. 2 more shots, in fact. I'm pretty sure they don't generate their own shots. It does not specifically say these shots cannot generate more shots. So I guess he generates more. Alright, there we go. But still, 3 hits. 4's to wound. Oh, all 3 of them wound. He's a Pathfinder too, so his armor is 5-up, so all 3 of those just go through. It's just 1 damage roll though. Which is enough to kill the guy. That was a deadly shot. Anyone else that could shoot? Nope. Just some melee time. Which, you know, Tempestor, chainsword. So 3 attacks. All just pounding on this person. 3's to hit though. So 2 hits. 4's to wound. 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves for this Tau. Failed 1. Injury roll. Killed. Oh, that's not good for them because next turn this model could just start pounding on that. Or they just throw crack grenades like crazy. So morale, Tempestus does have 5 models. Injured and dead, so they do have to do a break test. They do not break. Tau's only at 4 out of 11, so they're fine. Oh right, but these 2 models still need to do morale checks. So this guy failed, but there's a Voxcaster still on the field. I think that's a fail. Yep, Scion's only 6, and that's a 7. So this model's now shaken. Now this model, they don't have any command points to spend to guarantee his pass. Because this model, this would be a failure. So Voxcaster, please help. Oh, now he passed. Now he's passed. Turn 3. Who has the initiative? Whoa, Tao definitely has it this time. Oh, whoops, forgot these tokens. We'll ready up the 2 rail rifles. This model, oh right, that model actually technically need to roll a morale check too. There's no one nearby. Oh yeah, it's 2 inches for someone nearby. Okay, so if someone's 3 inches away, they get the bonding knife ritual, which this guy does have 1 person, so subtract 1. So 3, 7, that would become a 6. He does pass. It's important. He survived. But yeah, he's going to declare the charge on this guy just to prevent more crack grenades from being thrown. Well, only 1 grenade can be thrown. Well, still, to prevent this model from charging into the group. So this model's declaring a charge. All right. Gets an overwatch with the pistol. Pew! Missed. Oh, everyone goes up 2 command points. So this is thinking about, do I want to reroll? And it's like, nope. Charge distance 4 inches, which is just barely enough. Oh. No, this model... Crap. This model 1 melee was supposed to consolidate, which puts it right there anyway, so... Because I can only throw 1 grenade. So, forgot about consolidation, because that I think I have to take and it has to go to the closest model, so I had to go that way. I couldn't just, like, go at them. So, forgot about that. I'll remember that eventually. It becomes important because I will be playing a melee army at some point, so I need to remember that. So, even if I have to retcon myself, I'll start remembering it. Because I at least do it, instead of just kind of go, oh, I'll do that next time, because then I'll forget again next time. I got to keep going. So technically this guy started at this turn this way. If you fell back, then make this person out in the open. Which means they're shootable. Yeah. Nice little fallback. And just kind of keep going and be like, help. So that way when this model starts the turn, they can't do anything. They can't even ready up. Team Tempestus will ready up that model. Ready up that model. And we'll ready Team Plasma. I have to get over there to check Plasma's view. Okay, Plasma can see the barrel. So Plasma definitely has a shot on the objective. Alright, that's all Team Tempestus can do. Team Tau. This iron rifle is going to shoot at the Plasma guy. It becomes important now. Comms will add 1 to the shot roll, so it becomes 4s to hit. Can reroll 1s because of the sept, but got nothing. That dice was rerolled. They'll spend a command point to reroll this die and get nothing anyway. And now comms will add 1 to the sniper's shot rolls. Sniper will overcharge and shoot at the objective. It's still 2 shots, 3s to hit. Actually, yeah, Sniper has a tactic, which I don't remember that often, to add 1 to the shot rolls. They will spend a command point to do that right now. So it becomes 2s to hit, reroll 1s. And 6s, of course, generate another shot. Okay. Okay. So 4 hits. 3s to wound. They'll spend a command point to reroll one of them. Oh my lord. That's 3 1s. So that only gets 1 wound through in. And it gets a 6-up save. It failed it. The models suffer a number of more wounds equal to the damage. So they'll spend a command point because it's like, oh, he takes 2 mortal wounds. Well, he takes the first one and then it stops. Because we do an injury roll. Which kills him. But, you know, the objective takes no damage then. So, all that work for nothing because so many poor wound rolls. Well, Tao keeps shooting. This iron rifle is shooting at him. And the objective is in the way, so 4s to hit. No, 5s to hit. Either way, 2 hits still. 2s to wound. Ooh, both wound. Goes through, damage. 3. Pretty sure this guy's dead. Okay, so the objective is obscured would have made this a 4, which is still good, but adding 1 makes that pass anyway. So either way, he's dead. Which is kind of annoying for Tempestus that they can't ready the model that was... Well, let me double check that. Can they have readied that model? When you pick a model to move, if that model started the movement phase within 1 inch of an enemy model, which it did, it cannot make a normal move. Instead, it can either remain stationary or fall back. Well, it says for readying, when you pick a model to move, instead of making a normal move, you can ready them instead of making a normal move. It can't make a normal move, but it can ready because it's not within 1 inch of an enemy at when I chose it. Readying specifically just says when I'm choosing the model, it can't be within 1 inch. So huzzah, that model is readied. Which is good because it has a crack grenade and it's throwing it now. Orders, alright, orders would have happened. It would have been take aim to that guy. He's dead, so it doesn't matter. Either way, Tempestor is throwing a crack grenade, 3 to hit. Oh, 6 is jet. Wait. Range of a crack grenade is 6 inches. It's 3 inches. That's generates another attack. Look at that, 2 hits, right? Am I doing this wrong? Can make an extra shot with the same weapon at the same target for each unmodified roll, hit roll 6. One making a shooting attack. Grenades are shooting attack. So yeah, that counts. 2 grenades. Both of them hit. 5s to wound. One of them it does. AP -1, so 4-up save. Failed. No command points to reroll it. D3 damage. 2 damage is just enough to destroy the objective. So, all Tau can do now is tie. As long as this objective doesn't get destroyed. That, or they kill every single model on Astra Militarum. Which is, I guess, what they're going to start trying to do now. This model will shoot into the guy who's ready up. 5s to hit. Both hit. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, 2 4-up saves for the model. Failed them both. Just knocking over train at the moment. So, 1 injury roll. He takes an injury. Since it's so injured, he's just going to shoot the guy who's out in the open. Just to... well, no. The more models he takes out, the more likely they start failing their own morale checks. So he's going to fire at that guy. It's not out in the open, but it's 2 shots, 5s to hit. Nothing. Oh, that laptop maybe finally got no longer going, but hey, doesn't matter now. I'm already way into the game. We'll just continue with the camera's mic, since at least it's still recording. Tau pretty much just shoots now for everyone. But this guy's going to shoot a plasma because plasma still can destroy the objective in one shot if lucky. 5s to hit, 1 hit, 3 to wound, failed to wound. And these two, they're just going to ignore that model. Everyone's 15. Yeah, they all can shoot the plasma. So this... Yeah, even this one can see plasma. So this one, 2 shots, 5s to hit, 1 hit. Actually causes a wound. 4 up armor. Failed it. No more command points, so injury roll. No more command points, so just flesh wound. Now 2 shots from the other model. Snake eyes, but hey, reroll 1s. And just get basically the same result. Everyone has fired. Morale is bad for Tempestus. Well, I still take the nerve tokens off. Now we see his team Tempestus broken. Ooh, they're broken now. Tau. I'll verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if they take 1 more damage, they're taking morale checks too. But first, broken Tempestus. So, you know what? Let's start with this model. This one's important. 4 plus 4 is 8, which is a failure because it's leadership 7. But Voxcaster can reroll to a 7. Pass. That's good. Let's reroll plasma because plasma is important. There's a model next to the plasma which reduces that down to 7. But a normal scion on their own is not 7. So failed. Voxcaster ability. Ooh. Failed. Let's do this guy. Failed. Voxcaster. That's now 8 in yeah, that's 8 because of that guy. So failed. I think now they need like 1s to pass. So this guy. 2. Well, there's 2 shaken. Plus the 4 that are out. So it's plus 6. So yeah. Failed. Did I reroll this? I don't think I had rerolled it. Yeah, so pass. Voxcaster. Pass. So several shaken. This guy has to roll. I mean, he's got one other? No, he's got 3 models next to him within the 3-inch for the subtract 1 for the bonding knife. And then he gets the normal subtract 1 from there. So he subtracts 4 from this, which already becomes 1. Then he adds 4 because there are 4 out, which becomes 5 from his leadership 6. So he passed. That bonding knife actually keeps him really good in morale. Lols, that computer is still up doing updates, so useless. All right. Is it round 3? Well, first round they didn't hurt. The second round they hurt it. Third round they destroyed it. So yeah, we're in round 4. This is the final round. Well, possibly final round. Okay, who's got that initiative? Tempestus, actually. What the heck do they want to do? Oh, command points. Everyone goes up by 2. It's like, I could charge it, but I'll probably die from the greater good shots. Three. Yeah, this model's trying its best, but it's got really nothing. Ready. I mean, it's not going to do much, but we'll try. And ready. And of course, Tao will just ready up everyone else as well. Because they know even if that model throws a crack grenade and does well, it has to do like a miracle to be able to really kick out the objective this turn. So what do we start? With the crack grenade from there, trying to pull off a miracle. It's obscured, so it's 4 to hit. Oh. I can give an order. I guess take aim to that model because that's the only model I can give orders to. So 4 is to hit. They'll spend a command point to reroll that because, you know, they need at least a hit. Hey, it at least hit. Now it's 5 to wound. Failed. They'll spend a command point because, you know, hey, it got the wound. AP -1. Yeah, armor was saved on that darn barrel. Ion rifle shooting into the sergeant. Comms will add 1. So it becomes 4 to hit. Reroll 1s. 1 hit. 2 to wound. Wounds. How much damage? Well, they're going to spend a command point to reroll that damage roll. It's still 1. Injury roll. 3. They'll spend their final command point to reroll that. It's still obscured, so injury. Oh, this guy's gonna shoot at the objective. This is only bet. And no, it's not. He can't hit that. And it's gonna be, yeah, it'd be long range, obscured, and he has an injury. It'd be 6 to hit. There's no need for him to try to do that. Instead, he'll shoot 2 shots at this guy. It's 5 to hit. And it's an ion rifle. And he got both hits. 4 to wound. 1 wound. It's AP -2. He had a 5 up save, so it actually goes through. Injury roll. He actually killed that model. Which means Tao will have to start taking morale checks after this. So go you, little Tempestus guy. You actually did okay. Everyone else can shoot now. Alright, this iron rifle fired and did nothing. So we only have 1 iron rifle left. This guy's just kind of have to move around. So you know what? They're going to light up the person who's the most danger to them right now. Though plasma's still dangerous to the objective if it succeeds the morale check. They have no more command points, so they can't automatically pass. So this guy shooting into Tempestor. It's going to be 5 to hit, which, funny enough, is 2 hits. 3's to wound. Only 1 wound. 4 up armor. Failed it. So injury roll. Whoa. Well, okay. I guess we'll do this model shooting into a sniper. 6 is to hit. He's obscured and injured. Nothing. This model will shoot at the sniper. 5's to hit. Nothing. This model will shoot at the sniper. Reroll 1s. 1 hit. 3 to wound. Gets the wound. 4 up armor. actually make my 4-up armor this time. And the comms is actually kind of pissed at this guy for killing someone next to him, so he's just going to shoot into that one. 4 is to hit because out in the open. Reroll 1s. And so 1 hit, 3 to wound. Doesn't even wound. Okay. So take away the... Whoop, that's that 1 injury. Take away shaking tokens because now I start rolling. Plasma is important for Team Tempestus, so we'll roll for that one first. 2. Well, there's 5 models out, so they have to roll 1. Voxcaster still causes the reroll, though. So Plasma still failed. This model failed. Voxcaster ability failed. This model failed. Vox still in the field. Still failed. Voxcaster failed. Not out yet. Now it's out. I should check. If a whole team is shaken, does a team automatically lose? Because that seems like possibility. Oh, right. The team was broken. They were supposed to take penalties, so that model, he was supposed to take an extra penalty to shooting. Which would have been 6s to hit. These would have been injured, obscured. So technically, he didn't actually kill this model. He tried, but he actually couldn't have because... Oh, yeah. And it didn't fire, so it will just fire and kill him real quickly, just for the lulz. Oh, I was joking about killing him quickly, but turns out... It would have put him to 2 injuries. But still, it would have nearly killed him. Either way, they don't automatically lose because everyone's shaken. And technically, he didn't kill that guy, so technically, Tao's doesn't even have to do a break test. And you just have this one model, which I think still passes ridiculously. And then does the game end? It would continue, but no one would be able, like, Tempestus can't do anything to the shaken, so they can't hurt the objective. So we would just go on to, does the game end again at turn 5? Well, Tau should at least just try to kill everything, because if they kill everything, I feel like that should be a victory. Well, no, it's not, because the objectives were more important than killing everything. So, in the end, it's going to be a draw, because there's no way Tempestus can destroy this objective now, and Tau is just going to obliterate everything off the field. So I'm going to have to call that the end of the battle. So Tau did much better that time. It was a much better army. Granted, they were having it where most of the Tempestus were focusing on objectives, not Tau, so Tau survived a little bit better because of that. If it was a different game, they might have gone differently for them. Also, if there was more Melta on the field, Tau probably would have had a very tough time. Anyway, have a fabulous day, everybody.